The job of an engineer is to basically create something physical, something new, something that will help make life easier or better. I'm Tony Norman, President and CEO of Innovation First International. I think I was first introduced to engineering when I was very young, from the standpoint of I just wanted to take everything apart and see how it worked. And I didn't really know it was engineering at the time, but pretty much everything in the house, from a toaster to a TV, anything that had screws that I could take it apart, I took it apart. I was trying to figure out how it worked, what made things turn on, what made things turn off. When I was in high school, my bedroom consisted of a bed, a dresser, and the other wall and a half was all workbench and equipment. So again, every night I was always building something, putting something together. So I knew I was going to be an engineer. I didn't quite know which direction, but my love for electricity pretty much knew that, all right, I'm going to be an electrical engineer when I grow up. Being an engineer, is really easy for me to pick out somebody who is. I mean, engineers just have a different thought process than the way they approach and think is much different than those that hasn't been through that kind of training. Here at Innovation First, we have, of course, mechanical engineers is probably our highest quantity. We have electrical engineers, we have software engineers, we have process engineers. Engineering jobs are very vital to the workforce because, again, we want to make cool stuff. Everybody wants cool stuff, and nobody wants the old stuff. So it takes an engineer to create new cool stuff. For kids that want a career in engineering, I think the most important advice I could give someone is to go work in the office with another engineer. And I think you do that with any profession, is go and sit there and see the day in the life of an engineer and make sure that's actually what you want to do. And if you choose that path, especially going through college, don't be in any hurry to get out, because you have the rest of your life to be in your job. And if you try to push through it too fast, you don't get those basics down. So take a few hours, learn the material, and then when you go into the real world, you're actually better prepared. So what if it takes one extra year? You have the next 40 years of your career. So that one extra year is going to be irrelevant. You're actually going to be much better ahead because you're going to have such a better concept of all the things you've learned. In my engineering career, there were always senior engineers that I looked up to, and they mentored me and taught me those specific things that you don't really know until you have that experience. And of course, that's what I'm trying to do now to the engineering staff we have. That knowledge that just you can't learn until you actually do it. It just takes time. And so that's really, it's the mentors of the past that taught me what I know now. What I love most about being an engineer is that satisfaction when the project's finished and other people see and use something that you created and it came out of your head. It's extremely rewarding. It's really cool. You're like, yeah, I did that. That's mine. In my career, I've got to work on some very cool stuff, from some very intricate antenna design in the military world to some, fun toys like Hexbugs, and to see the evolution of VEX go from a simple little processor to now we have multiple cameras, stereo cameras, AI. We built an entire family around this VEX line. Is pretty cool. My hopes for the future of VEX is to actually see it in every high school in the nation, or not even just high school, all the way each school district. We're fortunate enough now to be the only company that has a program where you can start learning in kindergarten, and that same programming software, that same family, goes all the way up through high school and even into community college. Hi, I'm Tony Norman with VEX Robotics, and I'm happy to celebrate Engineers Week with all of you.